I just put a video up and I didn't get across. I left out something in the video. And if you care to go back and see the background, I keep putting it up in the video. I've reached a limit or something wrong with my phone, I think, also still. So anyway, you can go back on all my videos. I give the background right away when you pull it up. I want to say that Roanoke, where I've tried to live, and it's been the Appalachian Trail and every kind of hell just trying to live. I remember Larry Flint the last time I saw him. I was in a political campaign, and he flew me out there because the person that shot him was programmed to shoot him and kill his attorney in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and I was doing a book on mind control in Marietta. And the book didn't get published because I got filled full of antifreeze April Fool Day of 80. So anyway, I'm going to skip to the campaign. Larry Flint flew me out there in 83. One of the doctor's planes, Larry McDonald, he was a congressman and doctor from Piedmont Hospital, a urologist. The plane he was on, the KAL, was shot down in August 31st, 83. And the book was never published, and I was flown out to Flint's in the campaign, and of course I lost. I didn't win it. But what I wanted to say was I found out about my kidnapping later and my real name and everything later at the end of that year and then on. I came here to Roanoke in 86 because I haven't spoken with Mr. Flint since. I came here to Roanoke in 86 trying to live. And everybody around here knows what I wrote about and what my kidnapping and what I was trying to tell about the politics and all that. And they will not tell it. They knew about my kidnapping before I ever did. In 41, I was kidnapped. And what I want to say I didn't make clear, I have really lived a horrible life here. Well, since the day I was born. I was born wealthy, and I was brought across the pond, the ocean, and put down in a pigsty. Hand-me-downs doesn't even cover it. But what I want to say here is that St. Patrick's Day has really grown since I've been here. My mother's Irish-American. She's from Madison, Wisconsin, sister to artist George O'Keeffe. And I love my mom and the O'Keeffe family. I was only with my mom for 2 years when I was kidnapped, and my dad. And my dad was married to my mom, and history would tell you he was married to Wallace Simpson, and a double married Simpson, and the Illuminati or Freemasons helped orchestrate my father's takedown and the lies that history still has. They talk about Selma in the movie. Heck, I was up in Moulton, Alabama, and who I am, I haven't had a civil right. You talk about changing history and deleting, they're not going to tell about me. They don't want it told. But I wanted to get back to St. Patrick's Day. It's grown into this big, big thing, event every year. And I won't go any further than that. It's, everybody goes. The media goes, covers it and everything, and they're a part of it. Now, it's like a slap in the face to me. And on the other hand, they celebrate the 4th of July when they stole it from the British. And they also stole the monarch, Victoria II, who is the legal heir, and install their own monarch that signed illegal treaties and allowed the United States to put its bases all over Great Britain. Now I wanted to say this. I can't tell, and this will go off, but a lot of people don't even care what was done to me. I've been tortured in every way since I came here, and it hasn't changed, believe me. But they had a baby this morning on ABC, and it was just born, recently born, and it was wrapped in an American flag, and the parents were in the Army. I think they still were a member of the United States Armed Forces, and they're telling all the greatness of the United States, and because people found it offensive and said, some of them did, it wasn't respectful to the American flag. It's a little rough to take, and I have to take it all. I hope one day I'm still alive. I'm 76 years old. To talk about disrespect to a flag, what do you think you've done to me, a human being, and who I am? That's why you kidnapped me. And to my country, and you talk about respect. Larry Flint wore the American flag as a diaper some time back. I believe just prior to my meeting him or right after then. Larry Flint told a lot of the truth. You talk about the other things, pornography, which I've never said I liked. I don't. But I know that Larry Flint has told a lot of truths, and he's paid a price for it too. And pornography, I hope the world has to see what you all have done to me. And you point a finger at pornography, and then it's unbelievable. It takes your breath away in trying to tell it. So that's all. I wanted to make sure I got that up. The point about the Irish being celebrated here, and then the 4th of July, you come and celebrate the demise of the British, and then you talk about the American flag being not being respected by wrapping a baby in it, and all this great country. And while I'm sitting here and the hell I've gone through and what you've done, respect. I don't have a civil right, much less respect. I'm a joke.